While tending her sheep, the girl accidentally stumbled upon a group of boys satisfying their desires with watermelons. After witnessing this, she was deeply puzzled. It was the first time she had ever felt curious about such desires in men. The girl's name was Modesta. Every time she secretly ate a raw egg, her mother would roughly pry her mouth open. If she caught even a whiff of the fishy smell, she would be beaten. But Modesta would just give her usual silly grin. All the good food was reserved for this silly little sister. She wasn't even allowed to touch pretty clothes. Whenever the night was deep and quiet, she would secretly slip into her sister's princess dress, climb up to the rooftop to play to her heart's content, and lie on the cold roof counting the stars in the sky, to punish her daughter for her ingratitude. The next day, before leaving the house, her mother tied her hands to an iron ring and wrapped a dirty headscarf around her head. Then she dragged her younger sister off to the ball. Modesta's eyes were filled with envy, but when she saw her plump younger sister climb into the carriage, a hint of scorn instantly curled at the corners of her mouth. She didn't know how much time had passed when a man humming a tune came into view, and this man was none other than her father, who had never come home. The moment he untied the headscarf, he was struck by her beauty. Modesta then led her father inside. As soon as he entered, he began acting strangely. Her mother returned and caught them in the act, facing his wife's scolding. The man paid no heed. He immediately pulled out a wad of cash to taunt her. She was instantly thrown into the storeroom. He locked the door behind her. Then the man offered a perfunctory reply.
Tranquilla, stiamo giocando.
Di sti buoni, a così si insina.
This answer sent the man into a frenzy. He pulled his daughter into his arms and carried her straight to the bed, painting a picture of a fantastical future for her. Just as the girl was filled with hope, her devilish father finally shed his disguise. When Modesta woke up again, she discovered bloodstains on her clothes. Anger and despair intertwined in her heart. She quietly took the kerosene lamp, intending to wake her mother through the crack in the door, but ended up waking her snoring father. Just as she turned to call out again, the kerosene lamp accidentally fell onto the straw. The flames spread instantly. Modesta wanted to save her mother and sister, but when she thought of her mother's daily cruelty, she decisively let go. Watching the fire rage higher and higher, she didn't hesitate to flee. After running hundreds of meters away, she couldn't help but stop and look back. Her younger sister was gasping frantically at the door's crack. After a moment's thought, the girl turned away in anger and continued fleeing from the flames. This fire was her most desperate rebellion against fate, but it also opened a new door for her. After running for an unknown length of time, she collapsed from exhaustion. Fortunately, she was found by the convent's gardener. Modesta, her clothes in tatters, appeared uneasy. Upon learning of Modesta's ordeal, the Mother Superior decided to take her in. After everyone had left, a fly buzzed back and forth before her eyes. Modesta seized the moment and caught it. She held it to her ear, listened, and examined it closely, then released the fly. In that moment, she was just like that fly, newly set free. Modesta quickly adapted to life at the convent and became the life of the party there. What made her even happier was that the Mother Superior announced she would be admitted into the order. Modesta shared this good news with her friends. One day, while Modesta was studying, an earthquake suddenly struck. To her surprise, the Mother Superior shielded Modesta with her body, without a thought for the safety of the other nuns nearby. Modesta had never experienced such a sense of security before. The earlier earthquake had been caused by a volcanic eruption, and this eruption also gave rise to a subtle, indescribable bond. As time passed, under the Mother Superior's care, Modesta gradually grew up. Not only did she teach her to play the piano, but she also sent away Irina, who had been living with them, and let Modesta move into her own room. At the binding of the breast ceremony, she even tied a knot for her. On a night of thunder and lightning, worried that Modesta was too afraid to sleep, she dotingly took the initiative to lull her to sleep. One day, the Virgin Mary had to make a trip back to her hometown. For the next few days, Modesta was gloomy and despondent. That evening, Modesta accidentally discovered a letter. Upon opening it, she found it filled with the Virgin Mary's longing, along with a lock of her golden hair. Modesta was instantly overjoyed. Under a starry night sky, after the Virgin Mary returned, she immediately took Modesta up to the rooftop. They gazed at the stars through a telescope. As they chatted about everyday matters, Modesta gazed at the Virgin Mary with love-struck eyes. Just as she was about to confess her feelings, she was sent away. Heartbroken, Modesta ran toward the bonfire, stretching out her hands to feel the heat of the flames, just as she had when she set the house ablaze all those years ago. In her despair, she was determined to fight her way out, to seize the Virgin Mary's love in her own way.